Alright, so now this is question 2.5 in vector quantity, that is in physics 1-1, vector quantity chapter 2. Okay, so in this video I'll be solving question 2.5, question 2.6, question 2.7. okay. In the recent videos I've solved question 2.8, 2.9 and 2.10. okay. So now this question, like most times, throws students off balance. Okay, so let me solve this question. Now, before solving the question, let me tell you guys the things you guys need to know before solving questions like this. Okay, so permit me to wipe the board. I will write the question again. Okay, so I'll write the question again. Let me just tell you guys some important things you guys need to know. All right, now this is the four cardinal points. Yeah, this is the four cardinal points. Okay, this is four cardinal points. Okay, now up is the positive y-axis, or yeah, the positive y-axis. It can also be called naught. Yes, while down is the negative y-axis. It can also be called what? Sat. Okay, then this side is the positive s-axis. Is the positive s-axis, can also be called east. While this side is the negative s-axis, can also be called west. Okay, yes. Now the angle from here to here is 90. We all know that when two lines meet perpendicularly to each other, the angle between those two lines is 90. Now such angle is a right angle. Okay, if you look at this, these two lines are perpendicular and they are at right angle to each other. If you look at these two lines, if you look at this part here, find that is similar to this part here is similar to this part here is similar to this part here is similar to this. Okay, so from this positive x to here is 90. From here to this is 90 as well. From here to this line is 90. Also from here to this line is what? Is 90. Okay, please take note of all these things. Okay, please take note, because like you will need them. Okay, now each of these places is 90 degree. Okay, now the angle from here to here, the angle is 90 degree. Okay, from here to here, the angle is 90 degree. What about from this line to here, with reference to this positive x, the angle here is what? I'm not talking about this 90 degree. No. Now this 90 degree is as a reference to this negative x. That is, we all know that if you want to write an angle now, for example, an angle is always with reference to x. Let's say you meet these two lines now, for example, these two lines now meet. You cannot draw an angle from this vertical line to this horizontal line. It cannot be like this. It's always with reference to the horizontal line towards the vertical. It's always with reference to the horizontal. Yes. Okay. So now the angle here is 90 with as a reference to this negative s, that is from here to here. Here is 90. The angle here is 90 as a reference to this positive s. Okay, the angle here is 90 as a reference to this negative s towards this vertical line. Then the angle here is also 90 as a reference to this positive x towards this y. Okay, now that is not what I'm telling you guys. Now I'm telling you guys the angle in the negative y axis is in negative s axis is what? Now with a reference with the reference to this positive s, the angle here is what? Is 180. Remember, I say with a reference to what? Positive x. Okay, that means that from here to here, the angle is what? Is 180 degree. Okay, yes. Now with a reference, now the angle, that is to tell you that please take note. This is very important. Okay, now that is to tell you that, remember, with a reference to this positive x and this line, please take note, with reference to the positive x, the angle in this line is what? Is 90. That is, if you draw it from here to here, it will be what? It will be 90. That is to tell you that the knot, please take note of all this. Let me tell you that knot is what? Is 90 degree. Please take note, it's very important. Now with a reference to this positive x and this line, I've done this line which is the north, is 90. Now, with the reference to this negative x, I mean, with the reference to this x, the angle here is what? Is what? 180. Okay? Let's say that west is what? West is 180 degree. Okay? Please, you guys will need this. Now, with a reference to this positive x, the angle in this line, the angle here is what? With a reference to this positive x, the angle here is what? Guys, you draw it from here. From me, you cannot do it like this. No, you always start like this to make a full cycle. Okay, like this. Okay, so you will start from this place. The difference is positive x. The angle here is what? The angle here is what? Is 270 degree. Okay, that's to tell you that south or negative y-axis is what? Is 270 degree. Okay, now what about this line here? Where is the angle here? With a reference, the angle here with a reference to this positive s itself, with a reference to positive s itself, the angle here is what? That means you need to draw it from here to itself. The angle here is what? Is 360 degree or what? Or 0 degree. Okay, or 0 degree. So the east is what? The east is 360 degree or what? Or 0 degree. Okay, now in all these things I mentioned, the important thing you need to take note of is that north is 90 degree, west is 180 degree. I'll show you guys why. South is 270 degree, then east is what? 360 degree or what? Or 0 degree. And apart from that one, the north is positive, the east is also positive. Yes, positive, positive. The south is negative, west is what? Is negative. So north is positive, east is positive, uh south is negative, then west is what? Is negative. Okay, please take note of this. Okay, now let me tell you guys one more thing you guys need to know before I move to the question. Okay, let me tell you guys one more thing. All right. Okay, please take note of all this one. Let me just wipe it. Okay, now since still the four cardinal points, still the four cardinal points. Okay, now we all know this is not, we all know that north is 90 degree, this is east, we all know that east is 0 degree or 360 degree, this is west, we all know that west is 180 degree, while this is south, we all know that south is 270 degree. Okay, now what about what about um what about north of east? What about northeast? Okay, what about northeast? What about northeast? Now, now since this full place is 90, half, I didn't draw this place well. Okay, now half, now this full place is 90. This line cuts this full place into two. Okay, so since this full place is 90, half of 90 is what? 45 degree. So let's tell you that northeast, we are going to use this to solve. So tell you that northeast is what? Is 45 degree. Now what about this one? And northwest. We all know that this, from the reference to x and this line, we all know that is 180. Abi? Yes. Now we all know that if this full place here is 180. Now we all know that all here is 90. Yes, all here is 90. While half of here is 45, another half of here is 45. Okay, so from here to here, where is the angle? This full place is 90. Okay, yes, then plus half of here is 45, here is 45. So 90 plus 45 will give us come in to give us 135 degree. Yes, give us 135 degree. Let's say that northwest is 135 degree. Okay, now let's continue. What about southwest? Where is the angle? Please take note of, we are not cramming anything here. I don't teach students how to cram. Okay, so this is southwest. Okay, now where is the angle here? Now where is the angle here? The angle here. Okay, now with the reference from this positive s to this place, now we all know that this full place here is what? From here to here is what? Is 180. And remember, this playful here, this full place is 90. Now half of here is 45, here is 45. 180 plus 45 will give us what? Will give us, I think, 180 plus 45 will give us 225 degree. So that's to tell you that the 225 degrees, that's to tell you that east, southwest is what? Is 225 degree. Okay, yes. Now let's go to this last part, which is southeast. Okay, that is from here to here. Okay, we all know that from here to here is what, 270 degree. Okay, now half of this place 45, this place 45, so 270 degree plus 45. Okay, 270 plus 45 is 315. Is 315. Let's tell you that um southeast is what, is 315 degree. Okay, so please take note of all this. So now let's move to the question itself. All right, so please take note of all this, so it's very important. Okay, okay, so let's move to the question in the next video.